If you spend enough time around cows, you will eventually get the courage to pet them, even though they are gigantic. Awkward creatures that kind of look like furry 4x4 South with legs. Cows are actually quite gentle, but you don't want to be too rough when you pet one. They're sensitive. Cows have been selectively bred by humans for thousands of years, and modern cows are much larger than their wild ancestors. Cows can weigh anywhere from 800 to 1,200 pounds, making them much heavier than your average human. And while most cows aren't taller than you, some breeds can get up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder. That's almost as tall as Shaquille O'Neal. But cows aren't just big. They're also surprisingly graceful. When you watch a cow walk, it looks like a clunky, gangly mess. But cows can actually run up to 30 miles per hour. That's faster than most humans can run, but probably not faster than Usain Bolt. Still, there's no denying that cows are pretty clumsy. They often trip over their own feet or crash into things because they can't see that well. Cows have pretty poor eyesight, so they rely on their other senses to help them navigate the world. They have a great sense of hearing, which is probably why they're so sensitive to loud noises. Cows can hear sounds much better than humans can. They can hear sounds up to 2 times lower than our hearing range. This means they can hear much lower frequency sounds, such as the moos of distant cows. They can also hear higher pitch sounds, such as the squeals of pigs, which may be why cows sometimes seem scared of pigs. It turns out cows and pigs have a bit of a rivalry going on. While cows are super sensitive to certain sounds, they're also very quiet animals. Cows rarely make noise unless they're trying to communicate with other cows. For example, a cow might moo to let other cows know where it's at, or to let them know it's friendly. Cows also use a variety of other vocalizations, such as clicking, to communicate. And just like humans, each cow has a unique voice. Scientists have even developed a way to translate cow vocalizations into human language. So if you really wanted to, you could have a conversation with your favorite cow. But cows don't only use their voices to communicate. They also communicate using their bodies. Cows are very expressive animals. They can show a wide range of emotions through their body language. For example, if a cow is feeling threatened, it may arch its back and bare its teeth. If a cow is feeling friendly, it may lick your hand or nuzzle up against you. Cows also communicate through scent. They have special scent glands on their lips, sides, and rear ends that they use to mark their territory. When a cow is stressed or excited, it may release special pheromones into the air. These pheromones can affect the behavior of other cows. Pheromones are used by many animals to communicate, but they're especially important for cows since they can't hear or see that well. Next time you're hanging around some cows, pay close attention to their bodies, and you may just learn a thing or two about them. You may even make a new friend. Just be careful not to be too rough when you pet them. Cows are often seen as symbols of peace and tranquility. They're usually depicted as gentle, calm creatures that are easy to get along with. This is likely because cows are such a common sight in pastoral settings. They're often seen grazing in fields or walking along country roads. Their slow, deliberate movements can be calming to watch, and their presence can evoke a sense of peace and relaxation. Additionally, cows are typically associated with childhood memories such as trips to the petting zoo or family farms. These positive associations contribute to the perception of cows as gentle and friendly animals. Furthermore, the dairy industry has heavily promoted images of happy cows in their advertising campaigns, which has helped to reinforce this image in the minds of consumers. Despite their gentle appearance, it's important to remember that cows are powerful animals and should be treated with respect. If you enjoyed learning about cows, you can check out another video about them right here. Click the link to keep watching.